But before we do anything, we're going to talk about the Lindhaus Valzer, okay, the LB3 Valzer, a machine that we cannot keep in stock. It's one of our favorites. Every time we get them, we sell out. But before we do that, let me just tell you that today's vacuumrepairshop.com video is brought to you by vacuumrepairshop.com BioOxy. Stain remover and deodorizer. Safe, easily removes urine, feces, blood, coffee, pizza, salsa, any kind of organic. We have customers that come back repeatedly to buy this because it's the only stain remover that worked for them. Actually takes out wine stains too. So any kind of protein stain. This is the best stain remover on the market, which is why we put our name on it, vacuumrepairshop.com. Okay, so it's only available at your premium member, vacuumrepairshop.com premium member. So that's the end of our commercial. Now let's go into our Lindhaus Valzer, which I don't know if I mentioned this, but we have a hard time keeping this vacuum in stock. Okay, every time we get it, we sell out real quick. Probably because we're so excited about it. But again, at vacuumrepairshop.com, we don't sell everything. We only sell what we believe in. Our method, our logic is there's 4 things to look at in a vacuum. How well is it clean? How easy is it to use? How long is it going to last? And what's the filtration like? Those are the 4 things you're looking at in a vacuum. So when we find a vacuum that hits every one of those marks, we demo it. I've been using this in my house for I think about 5 or 6 months now, and I take different vacuums home all the time. Usually have them at home for a couple weeks, a month, just to test them. I've had this at home for months now. This is now the vacuum at our headquarters, which is my home, the vacuumrepairshop.com headquarters, my home, the ice house. This is what we're using for the vacuum. It's a big house, 5,000 square feet. We got a golden retriever. It's an old house. A lot of different floor surfaces and a lot of different angles in this house. A couple spiral staircases, a regular staircase, a lot of tough things to clean that with most vacuums it wouldn't be that easy, but it's super easy with the Valzer. Okay, so let's get right into it. All right, so why do we love this machine so much? First of all, because it's several machines in one. It's a 2-motor, powerful, upright vacuum, heavy duty. It's lightweight, but it's also heavy duty, okay, which is not an easy combination to find. That's what you have here, okay? You want something easy to use. You take a lot of pride in your home. You want to keep it clean, but you also want something that's easy to use to keep it clean. You don't want it to be a pain in the neck. So as important as it is that it cleans well, the other thing is how easy is it to use. I mean, you can have the greatest machine in the world, but if you dread taking it out, there's not much sense having it, okay? This particular machine, very easy to use. Let's start right here even. Turn this like this. The whole cord comes off, so you don't have to unwrap the whole thing. Okay. We have converted a lot of folks who, I hate to name brands, but like people who like a lightweight machine like an Auric, but they wanted attachments on board. This gives you that lightweight machine, but it also gives you the attachments on board. Also gives you very good filtration. Anyway, we're going to plug it in. And you know, most of the time when you use your vacuum, this is what you think of. You think about your upright vacuum, 2 motors, motor down there for the brush, motor back here for the suction. That's annoying. I'm going to pick that up. But anyway, oh, let's do this, Tom.
Yeah.
Let's put some dirt down.
Yeah.
And so we can really capture how good this cleans. Okay.
Also, be sure to look in the lens. I see you looking at me. It's better if you look in the lens.
What'd you do? Did you just hit pause?
No, I didn't.
Oh, good. So we're going the whole time.
Oh, we're going the whole
So
time.
look at the lens.
Yeah, right there.
How's that? Beautiful. So let's see it pick up. So we got a little dog hair there. So let's see it pick that up, okay?
Yep.
Okay. Green light on the power nozzle means go. Stay right there, Don. Stay right there. Because it also has your height adjustment right here, okay? So you can raise and lower this. Obviously, this is a low nap carpet, so you're going to want to leave it on the low setting, but I can turn it up like that, and that will raise that. That'll raise the head up. So if you do have like a really thick, soft carpet, does that make sense to you? Like if you have a really thin carpet, low nap carpet, obviously you leave it all the way down, But if you have that thick carpet where you might have a tough time pushing the vacuum through, or the brush is getting bound up in the thick plush carpet, you can raise this up, which is kind of neat. It actually has an indicator light on it that will tell you when it's at the right setting. So green means go, but if you see this red light come on, it means you probably should either raise it or lower it a little bit. So let's go back to this. I got something I got to show you.
Please.
Okay, this is very cool. This is a problem to a lot of folks with a vacuum. One of the problems with a vacuum cleaner is that most vacuums with a brush roll are belt driven. So if you pick up something you shouldn't, a lot of times you'll break the belt. Or they have some of them, the higher quality machines will have a circuit breaker that'll trip off. But even sometimes the circuit breaker doesn't trip, you still end up breaking the belt, or you still end up damaging the motor and the power head. Well, this is kind of cool. This machine, again, powerful 2-motor upright, vacuum motor, brush motor, both work separately, both work independently of each other. I don't know if this makes a lot of sense to you, but if you have one motor, you've got the belt that connects the motor shaft to the brush roll, right? So the motor is spinning the shaft, which is creating suction, but it's also spinning the brush roll. So if anything, there's Jared. So if anything interferes with...
Let me start that, because of the ringing.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm fine with it. It makes us... It's what we do here at the vacuum shop. Sometimes when we're demonstrating, customers call. So when you're vacuuming, if you pick up something you shouldn't because you've got the motor shaft... I'm going to start again. You geared me up. I was doing so good too. That's all right. Hey, this is part of the game. So the cool thing about this is it's got 2 motors. And it's got one motor for the brush, one motor for the suction. Okay? So they're independent of each other. So what that means is most machines have a suction motor that's also responsible for the brush roll. So you've got a suction motor with a shaft sticking out, and you got a belt connecting that suction motor to the brush roll. So what happens is if something slows down the suction motor, you're in effect slowing down the brush. If something slows down that brush, if the brush is not moving the right way, it's going to burn that belt, or it may affect the suction power of the machine. Okay, here it doesn't matter what's going on with the suction motor, doesn't matter what's going on with the brush. One does not affect the other. Let me give you an example. When you're vacuuming along, if you pick up something you shouldn't, let me explain it so you can hear it. If you're vacuuming along and you pick up something you shouldn't, let's say this has got a very low profile. Let's say you go under the bed, you go under the couch, and you pick up a sock or a shoelace or something like that. Most machines, you would break the belt. That's how it would stop. You would smell the burning. You'd break the belt. You got to get in the car. You got to go down to the vac shop. You got to get a belt, or you got to bring the machine down and have them fix it for you. Downtime with the vacuum. We don't want that. Okay. With this machine, if you do pick up something you shouldn't, automatically shuts off. Okay. Watch. Capture that. Red light goes on, tells you this. Automatically shuts off. Okay, so we're going to take it out of there, and the nice thing about it is it should come out relatively easy for you. Comes out just like this. Okay, and you're back in business. Here, we'll show you. You're right back in business. We take out the shoelace or towel or whatever, or the edge of the rug, whatever we sucked up. We turn it back on, and we're right back in business. Okay? Green light, down there, we're good, we're rolling, okay? Now, right here, there's also a switch, so if you want to turn that brush off, you can. So if you're going over the edge of the rug, or you do have the power to turn the brush on and off right there. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let's say you want to go to the bare floors, right? And let's say there's a lot of debris on the bare floor. Well, instead of me having that brush spinning and the risk of spitting some dirt behind us, imagine this. Okay, you're at home, you dropped a bag of sugar or powder or something like that, right? You turn this machine on, and that brush is spinning real fast. It's on the bare floors. a lot of that stuff is going to end up behind you because that brush is spinning so fast that the suction can't grab it. It just ends up behind you. Well, with the Lindhaus, you can just turn the brush off right here. You got it right here? Okay, so now I'm doing straight suction right over the bare floor. Okay, no brush spinning. While I'm on that subject, let me show you something else really cool about this machine. There's still a few more things I want to show you about this power head, but there's one real cool thing. I have mostly bare floors in my home, and that's the way a lot of houses are now. A lot of hardwood floors, a lot of tile, a lot of cement floors, tile and grout, maybe marble and things like that, but a lot of bare floors and maybe just an area rug here and there. Well, this machine can actually be used as an electric broom. You can actually take this head right off, okay, pop this head on, and now, like years ago, people used to have an electric broom for the kitchen, okay? You didn't need to take out the big vacuum just to do the kitchen floors. Well, now, if you have those hardwood floors, tile, bare floors, got the nice swivel on it too. I should probably put a little dirt down, huh?
Oh yeah.
Let's try this. Let's do some coffee grinds. I have no idea how that's going to work. That didn't land the way I thought it was going to land. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that was going to spread out a little more. All right. Let's see. It's a good test. I'd say that went pretty well. So you can leave it like that too. It'll stand right up, okay? You can use it as that lightweight electric broom if you want, okay? I'm gonna put it back into the power head, 2 motor. Okay? And then the other thing we like about this machine, so we showed you the 2 motor upright. We showed you the lightweight electric broom. Oh, let me show you this real quick before I move on to that. Let me show you how easy it is to maintain this. This machine has a 5-year warranty, okay? Now, chances are, if you buy it from one of our premium members, they're probably gonna give you some sort of service contract. I can tell you if you buy it from us, locally here, we actually give you 10 free tune-ups on this machine. So you can bring it, we have so much confidence in this machine, we give you 10 free tune-ups. You can bring it back once a year for the next 10 years, and we're gonna deodorize, disinfect, put a fresh bag in it, go through it, see if any parts are worn, let you know what it needs, check the filter for you, do all these things. We know, here's why. These machines are designed to last. So not only is it a high quality, good, deep cleaning vacuum cleaner with a lot of power, easy to use, but it's designed to last you 20 years. This is something that Lindhaus is known for. Again, Lindhaus sounds German. It's actually an Italian machine. But the Lindhauses are known for 2 things. Number 1, the brushes. And while we're on that subject, let me show you the brush. Okay, stiff bristle brush, 2 rows of brushes on this machine, and what they call chevron shape. So it brings it right toward the middle. And I don't know if you noticed how easy it was for me to get at that. It's not usually that easy with most machines, but there's no tools needed to get at that brush roll. If you want to clean it off, you can just pop it up. You can pop it out. If you want to replace it down the road, you can replace it. You don't even have to replace the bearings. You can take the bearings right out and just replace the brush, okay? But that brush is a long-lasting brush. It's a stiff bristle brush. It's what they call chevron or V-shaped brush, so it brings the dirt right to the suction path. Again, not a huge deal, but all little things make a big difference. We've sold many of these. People love the machine, and they do hold up a long time. And the 2 things specifically that hold up a very long time, 1, the brush, going to be years before you have to replace it. And number 2, the motors. These motors, and this is very important. Any motor is rated for so many hours. Most vacuum motors are rated for somewhere like 7, 8, 900 hours. These are rated for 1,600 hours. So this literally is like grandma's old Electrolux. It's buy once, buy right, and you're good for life. So it's not super expensive, not as expensive as what you might think, but it's a little bit pricey, but it's buy once, buy right, high quality machine. You're never worried about a vacuum again once you get one of these. And it's specifically the Valzer because it's 3 machines in one. So we showed you 2 of the machines. We showed you the heavy duty, powerful, 2-motor upright, believe me, very lightweight, okay, but still heavy duty. We showed you the electric broom, but you can also use this machine as a canister vacuum with all your attachments. So there's a couple attachments on board. You've got your nice soft dust brush on board, and you've got this crevice tool on board, okay, that retracts a little bit, telescopes and retracts. And you've got so if you're vacuuming along and you decide you want to do some dusting, you're vacuuming along and you want to see maybe the coffee table or the end table has some dirt or some debris on it or some dust on it. Just kick this on its back wheels and now you're going around, you're dusting. You're dusting your air purifier. Keep your air purifier nice and clean. So this is the basic LB3 Lindhaus Valzer. Now at premium shops like mine, we include an extra set of accessories for you. Okay, so we really do give you the ultimate cleaning machine with this Valzer. So we include an extra hose. Okay, so if you have up and down stairs, okay, and you don't want to carry the vacuum up, you just connect this hose to this one, and now you almost have like a central vacuum. You have a canister vacuum or a central vacuum. You can work the perimeter of the room without having to move the vacuum. If I want to dust, I can. If I want to go up the stairs, I can. We include an upholstery tool for you. Upholstery tool. Couple of extra wands. So if you want to get the cobwebs off the ceiling, you can attach your dust brush to the end here, and you can get the cobwebs off the ceiling. You're also getting one additional bare floor tool. So if you want to use this like a canister vacuum, and you got, again, the tile and grout floors, hardwood floors, or maybe you've got even stairs that don't have carpeting on them. If you want to go up the stairs, you can clean with the nice soft horsehair brush on the stairs. Okay, so complete cleaning tool. We also equip the machine. I'll show you everything that comes with it. So you get 2 wands, you get a bare floor tool, you get your upholstery tool, you get the extra hose. Bare floor tool. Two bare floor tools. Upholstery tool. And then this is the one that usually puts people over the top right here, Don. You want to know what this is? That's your flexible crevice tool, okay? So if I want to get into the dryer vent, or if I want to get into in between the cushions of the couch, seats of the car, I got a little flexibility there as well. So you're getting all this, plus pack of bags and an extra HEPA filter. Pack of bags, extra HEPA filter, 10 free tune-ups, 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, and because we've partnered with our friends at Healthy Planet Products, we love these things. turn any vacuum cleaner into a room refresher. It actually turns your vacuum into a scent diffuser. So you actually get a pack of this with it too. So you know, sometimes the vacuum, when you turn it on, you get, especially if you have pets, that kind of thing, you can, the vacuum can smell. I mean, all you're doing is throwing dirt in it all the time, right? So this will actually remove the odors, all natural, throw off a nice smell when you're using it. So that's it. That's our Lindhaus LB3, otherwise known as the Lindhaus Valzer, becoming one of our favorite vacuums slowly at the vacuum shop.